What is going on, everybody? Um, Back here for another video, and I thought today, just for just have a little lighthearted little video. I'm gonna be kind of proving a point here. Now, I'm not gonna name any names, but I've heard it been thrown out there for a couple of weeks now that apparently, according to somebody, that apparently Impact Wrestling, quote unquote, draws more than AEW. And now, you know, just to throw this out of the way first, this is not me trying to, diss Impact Wrestling or, diss TNA in any way, shape, or form. It's just me responding, to, certain fanboys, about some facts and, some logical, things about, Impact Wrestling versus AEW. So let's get this out of the way. I'm gonna make this like a little open forum for anyone, want to get their little two senses into this, real quick. But let me, get the facts out of the way first. Let's address the elephant in the room. So now I'm gonna share screen share for you guys. Whoops, that's not the right button. Okay, hopefully my internet does not crash because of this. Got like, I don't know, my laptop's kind of weird, but let's see if it shows up. Voila. And what's up to Jalen in the live chat? But anyway, let me show you guys something real quick. So I can see right here, this is from wrestling inc.com. And this is now the recent this is recently updated, as you can see right here. November 7th, 2021. Today is November 8th, 2021. And, pretty much here is the most recent update for the ratings. As you can see right here, here's all the ratings. It's actually been going on a downward for Impact. Right here is, I assume it's the most recent episode of Impact Wrestling, as you can tell. Here it is, the ratings for, last week's episode, I presume. Or I presume it was from last week's episode. But as you can see right there, 118,000 viewers with a 0.2 rating in the 18 through 49 demographic, as you can tell right here. Number 4th episode of, Impact Wrestling. Right there, as you guys can tell. And let me show you something else. Let's see if it loads real quick. It's kind of, tends to love to run slow, but here is the most recent episode of AEW Dynamite, as you can tell right here. Fastest, national ratings, November 6th, 2021. So this was a day before, the Impact Wrestling one came out. And, here it is, AEW on Friday night average, 5,056 viewers, which you can tell right there. And it even says, apparently for, Rampage, is that it's the fastest, overnight ratings. So as you can tell right there, Impact Wrestling, or not Impact Wrestling, AEW has, pretty much surpassed Impact Wrestling, as you can tell right here. The show averaged, about 267,000 viewers in the 18 through 49 demographic, 3 to 7,000% higher. So the final audience should be in the 5,000 to 72,000 through 5,094 range, pretty much. And it averaged, by the end of the night, pretty much averaged in total viewers about 6,023 viewers with a 0.25 rating in the 18 through 49 demographic, as you can tell right there. And let me go back to Impact Wrestling. As you can tell, Impact Wrestling in the whole year of 2021 has not even gotten close to that number. On one episode of Rampage, all all these episodes, as you can tell right here, they have not even gotten close. Like that is not even close to their demographic range, for total viewers from both Impact Wrestling, compared to AEW. And this is just Rampage we're talking about. Rampage. I mean, I guess I can, pull up like a ratings for like Dynamite, but I mean, from what I've been hearing for the last couple months, apparently Dynamite has been like, I guess, been growing in viewership. It's actually gotten to like the millions, and yeah, pretty much. I don't think Impact Wrestling has a chance, honestly. But hey, man, I mean, it's whatever. This is not me trying to, diss Impact in a way like, I want to, say, well, fuck Impact or whatever. But it's like, I mean, it's pretty idiotic if you really think that fucking, Impact, it rates more than AEW. Like, the thing is like, I heard people even brought, a couple of my friends, brought up this point too in the past, is that when TNA, when Impact was TNA, when it first started back in like 2002, around that time period, and then you compare it to AEW, which started in 2019, about like 2 years ago, that AEW has grown way more success, has grown bigger as a company than TNA has ever had in like the past 20 years to even existed. Like AEW managed to do this, in the span of like just like fucking 2 years. 2 fucking years. Like that's incredible right there for a wrestling company. And like Impact, TNA, whatever you want to call it, has, existed for about like, 20 years now. Surprisingly, it's 20 years. And even like throughout the early days, when TNA was like, one of the hottest things around. Well, maybe not like the hottest thing around, but like it was really popular with the fans back in the day, with the Impact Zone and all that. Like even back then in like TNA's golden age, like they were even close to, having ratings, having success, or, even anything like that, compared to AEW, in the current world of wrestling. Like, so I don't really see how this mentality goes of, the Impact, quote unquote, draws more than AEW, which is totally not true. If even if you look in like at the demographic, look at the ratings and all that, like that's not even close to being true. Like not even close. And then and it's pretty funny that a couple months ago when 2021 started, I think even back in 2020, actually, now thinking about it, but that Impact and AEW had like a relationship partner deal for a while. I don't know if they still do or not, but I know for the longest time they did, because Impact Wrestling really needed viewers and really needed, help in the wrestling company at the current moment, and they, signed a partnership with AEW. And of course, AEW pretty much got them back on the map for like a little bit, but I mean, if I'm being frankly honest, like no one really watched Impact. Even when, they sent Christian Cage to be their champion, or Kenny Omega, which, I'll be honest, it kind of hurted more Impact Wrestling than it did help them. But it is what it is. And, it's not me trying to, diss on Impact or anything like that, but it's like, I mean, if you're gonna say something like Impact draws more than AEW, like you're wrong right there. Like you're 100% wrong. Like that's not even close to being true. Like not even close. Like get the hell out of here with that shit. Yeah. You know, or should I say A and W? And I guess people who people will know who I'm referring to. But yeah, man, like pretty much, for people who don't, want to believe, that Impact draws, more than AEW, which is like totally not, which is false. Yeah, no, right there, go, type in, if you still don't believe me, type in Impact Wrestling ratings or viewership or whatever, and then type in AEW viewership, and there you go, voila. Like Rampage, this past week beat Impact Wrestling. Like it literally beat Impact Wrestling, and really, if Impact Wrestling and AEW went head to head, kind of like a Wednesday Night War style type thing, kind of like what happened 2 years ago. I'll tell you one thing: AEW was damn sure be whipping Impact Wrestling's ass like every week. I'll tell you that much. But like, it's not even close to competition right there. But yeah, man. I mean, I just wanted to do this short little video because it's like, it's pretty fun to talk about wrestling nowadays. Have a kickback and stuff. Impact Wrestling, AEW, whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, I will special announcement too. I decided to make it, keep it lighthearted. I will be attending AEW Full Gear. It's coming to my state in Minneapolis. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to Saturday night. We're heading up to Minneapolis and get to go see some AEW Full Gear. First time ever in a AEW event. So yeah, I mean, I know one of my friends, National Porter, shout out to him. He went to AEW. I forgot which one it was. I think it was Rampage, Dynamite, one of those two. In New York City, and he said he had a blast. He told me he had a blast, more with AEW shows than he has with WWE shows. So I'll take his word for it, and I'll definitely look forward to AEW Full Gear. I am hopefully by looking by the card, for Full Gear, this Saturday it looks pretty solid. So I can't wait to experience AEW Dynamite live, or not Dynamite, Full Gear live. So hell yeah, man, definitely gonna look forward to that. And yeah, anyway, I want to make the short little video, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Peace to everyone, and see you around. Peace.